I'm inspired. I'm inspired by all of you. This is my first week as the executive chairman of the Jewish Agency for Israel. And I'm especially inspired by being here, the same place that Herzl set his vision for Zionism and the Jewish state, the only Jewish state in the world. It's a privilege and honor, and I'm moved to be here with you and say thank you, and thanks God for getting this privilege and opportunity. I would like also to set here in Bebazel my vision for the Jewish Agency. It named Keruv Levavot. I haven't found a word, or the right translation for Keruv Levavot, getting our hearts together. The 165 Jewish communities all over the diaspora and the only Jewish state together, getting closer by heart. I would like next year, the 75th anniversary of the State of Israel, to have also included in our torchlight ceremony in Jerusalem, the city, the holy city of Israel, to have also 165 torchlight all over Jewish communities all over the world, seen on screens in Jerusalem, together with the 12 torches that are lit every year. I would like to set the way, to pave the way with you, how to empower the relationship between diaspora and the State of Israel. I would like also to share with you some milestones in my life. How I've been here, my Jewish journey. This is I define it, this is my third Jewish journey. This is our son, Eran Almog, a child who born 38 years ago, born with severe brain injury, never said one word, never said Abba, never said Ima, never made eye contact, passed away 15 years ago, and is still punching inside me, telling me what does it mean to be the weakest in our society. While raising him, Didi, my wife, and me faced horrible situation that in our beloved country there is no place for children like him. He was diagnosed as retarded. Sorry to tell you. Retarded means in Hebrew, mefager. And the generation of my parents have no place. Generation of my parents are Sabra, born in State of Israel, in the land of Israel, under the British mandate, and in their generation, they only wanted to see strength and power. And what we saw while raising walls of shame around these children, many parents deciding to put the child overseas and never speak about him. It was named after my brother. On the left side, 20 years old, Eran, my brother, lieutenant, commander of the 2nd Platoon, 82nd Battalion, 7th Brigade. I'm on the right side, paratrooper company commander, 3 months before the Yom Kippur War. All of a sudden, the war came by surprise, and he was shot. This is his tank. I did my own picture and my own investigation on his last battle. This is a tank, was shot by Syrian tank, thrown outside, bleeding, not 1 day, not 2 days, 7 days in the field, shouting for assistance. No one arrived. When I arrived to his tank and understood what happened, I did my oath to never leave a wounded soldier behind, just like that. I decided to stay in military, backed by my parents. Continue, son. Continue being fighter, commander. Continue leading forces. I've participated hundreds of battles as commander. These are the hostages of Entebbe. Shortly after landing in Ben Gurion Airport, some of them crying, excited, back at home, 1 week being hostages. I was the first Israeli soldier to land there, participated in many operations in Sudan, about 6 years, to bring Jews who were at risk, trouble, misery, suffer, calling for our assistance, and we arrived. And we brought them to the only Jewish state. The Prime Minister was waiting, that's me, on the left side. Every operation when we came back, all of them were clandestine operation. And our son, that was born this year, 1984, started teaching me about our society, about his place in the only Jewish state. And as Miriam Peretz said, we wanted one thing, to integrate him to our society. We wanted him to be a part of us, never be ashamed on having disabled child. So we built for him a village for severely disabled, but also a village for all the people who are living in south of Israel. About 1 million people from Kiryat Gat to Eilat, and we serve all of them. And we integrate disabled by rehabilitation. We build hospital for ordinary people, soldiers, high-tech members, and all of them are treated with severely disabled. And we're integrating severely disabled by education in a kindergarten. In the left picture, you see the woman raising her hand, Sima Marsha. I was the commander of the operation to bring Sima from Ethiopia when she was 12 years old. And then she became the teacher in our kindergarten, integrating children, ordinary children with severely disabled together. This is the memorial Holocaust ceremony in this village. On the right side, with a mask on her face, Anna Suzette Seti. She born in Germany, she's Christian. Her grandpa, listen well, her grandpa was the engineer who planned Auschwitz. The engineer who planned Auschwitz. She came for atonement. And this is Holocaust survivor with Lynn, also Christian from Germany. A daughter to the engineer of Mercedes. Volunteers from all over the world arriving getting proportion on life, serving disabled, and saying, I get hope by working with disabled. Visits, every day about 100 people visiting. Soldiers, chief of staff, Christian from Taiwan, tourists from United States, donors, they are coming and get some different idea on the only Jewish state, how we integrate disabled in our society, how we treat them. Rabbi Cook said, the children of people like our son is neshamot gvorot, high soul. And the high soul arrived to our world without having the ability to correct themselves. The main reason for their arrival to correct us as a society, to lead us for tikkun olam. That's what we try to do, to lead tikkun olam. Disabled people are prepared for work. They do gardening, they do cooking, they are chefs. They also working for Flextronic, a manufacturer in south of Israel. And we give them place that is respected, honor place. And what we learn by the second journey of our life, Didi, my wife, and me, that the strength of our society is always measured by its weakest link. The more we do to strengthen this link, we are stronger people and better society. And then, just few weeks after being elected as the executive chairman, we observed something in the Kotel. Set man, 13 years old, conservative child from United States, arrived for his bar mitzvah in the Kotel. And on the down picture, what you see extremist Orthodox children who tore the paper, his siddur, curse him, call him Nazi, and we were all ashamed. The Kotel, in the holy Jerusalem, the holiest place for the Jewish people, have no tolerance for people who are different. And according to my understanding and my life concept and belief, we should have a place for any Jew. It doesn't matter if he's Reform, Conservative, Orthodox, secular. It doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter what is color. We should respect. We should continue dialogue from diversity. We should respect each other. We should love each other. What I just presented you, it's as Miriam Peretz presented it. The whole Bible, by one sentence, "Ve'ahavta l'reacha kamocha," but also the mutual responsibility for the weakest, for those who are waiting for us. And then, after facing this event in Jerusalem, I asked myself, what is the power of the State of Israel? What is the melting pot? I was born in Israel, 1951. What is the power? What is this melting pot? So I want to tell you that in our melting pot, every day, we have a combination of all Jews, segment, and more. In the IDF, for instance, we have Druze, we have Bedouin, we have Muslims, we have also Christians, and we fight together. And we are united. but not only in the IDF. Zaka, Ihud Hatzalah, hospitals. People are working with full harmony. And the state of Israel continues flourishing and getting better. And I ask myself, what is wrong and where? And what are the boundaries that from time to time bring us to these limits? The vision of Keruv Levavot is saying that we are small people, 15 million, about 15 million, some will say 23, 15 people, about 7.5 in Israel, State of Israel, 7.5 overseas, United States, mainly Canada, Australia, and about 1.5 million here in Europe. And we need to get closer. We need to strengthen this partnership. What is this partnership, by the way? The people of Israel sometimes blind to this partnership. This partnership between Jews all over the diaspora created and established the State of Israel. About 70% of the money for my parents' generation, 1948, our independence war, about 70% of the money came from overseas, mainly from United States. The airplanes, the ships, the weapon system, the logistics came from United States. Volunteers came from all over the world to fight. But not only 48. Here, look all over Israel. You see the money that arrived from diaspora all over. Me, Edelson is sitting with us. How many places were donated by the Edelson, Schneider, Wolfson? Billions, hundreds of billions arrived to establish this partnership and build the only Jewish state together. And now we need to strengthen each community to reach every Jew, any Jew, all over the world. And this is the vision. How to do it? Keruv Levavot. On the left side, we see what we do right now, the agency. Wonderful work. And I would like to thank all of you. Josh and Amir and Yaakov, who replaced President Herzog on the staff, and Michael Siegel before Mark. Mark Wilf is sitting here with us. Wonderful work. We see Shlichim, partnership projects, Masa, Taglit, many more. Hundreds of projects. At the center, of course, the State of Israel, the diaspora that must be hugged, that must be more connected. On the right side is something that I would like to launch this year, to start a national effort. What is the right side? IDF, Israel Defense Forces for the Jewish people. More soldiers, more officers. There are many overseas for training, for studying in many schools. The industry, Elbit, Rafael, IAI, cyber companies, universities. We have sabbatical year for this professor, that professor. They're all over. What a mission I would like to give each one of them. Get contact with one Jewish family at your place and continue staying with them. Don't come, thank you. Don't come to teach them. I'm not speaking about indoctrinating the Jews overseas. No, I'm speaking about get to the heart, being with them when they celebrate, when they enjoy, when they see Shiva, when someone from the family in hospital, go and visit, hug them, be with them, study on the family. Just set the contact. That's all. And continue staying in touch. And continue sending WhatsApp and email and raising telephone and say, where are you in Leila Seder Rosh Hashanah? I invite you to have more contacts. And I want every newcomer, every Olim family in Israel in the first 10 years, to take one family overseas, a family from Morocco in Israel, take one family in Morocco now, family from France, take one family, and stay in touch to get closer. This is what I call Keruv Levavot. We need to do Keruv Levavot. It's not a title. It must be practical, on the ground. And all of us together have the power to do it. I believe in it. And I believe in all of you. And I'm inspired by these 2 days. And I want to conclude by saying that the bond between the State of Israel and diaspora Jewry is one of strategic, moral, and existential significance. The more the Jewish identity is molded through deep, extensive humanitarian social action, which recognize the importance of this bond and the need to base it on mutual responsibility, arvut hadadit, human compassion, which is also love, and world of giving, thus will succeed in enhancing our unity, which remains the primary guarantee to our endurance as a people of 6,000 years. And I would love with all of you to say, Adonai oz le'amo iten, Adonai yevarech et amo b'shalom. Thank you so much.